down along the stream. The sun is behind the rock, so it's a little cooler. But we're just sort of exploring. I want to take some pictures of the cabin, but also some of the fish. We got hoof marks, cloven hoof. I hope these other things are pickles, not like coyotes. I don't think the coyotes come this close though. And what's going on, Mr. Pickles? Pickles doing his picklesness. Yeah, well, so I decided to stop for the day because I've just like been really just, man, hurt muscles. But I did a lot today, so I feel very successful in that regard. And every time I walk close, the fish all scurry to the there's a bunch of roots and stuff down there that they oh, look at this. Oh. It's pretty bright colors for being in the desert, am I right? Yeah, it's just pretty. I got them all up and down the creek. Anyway, yeah, so they love the pool because this is like one of the deeper areas. Oh, you can kind of see them. Yeah, oh, it's pokey. Oh, nice picture. Nice picture. It's because it's like a little safety zone for them, and all the roots and stuff are like because it's like got a whole conglomerate of stuff right here, tree and rock and shore and stuff, so they can, even the grass there, where they just cruise on in and save me. Yeah, you can kind of see him. I don't know if it's coming up on the phone here, but the camera, but it's yeah, a little bit, barely on the screen. Yeah, and then yeah, this mossy stuff too. Love it. It's a whole little ecosystem here. And when the monsoon comes, it just like washes down like just the torrent that is the flash flood coming through here. But yeah, it comes back no problem. So, but yeah, it's I like it better when the sun is shining over there, because it doesn't because you can see into the water pool of stuff. So there's some of my trickling water. Yeah, I took off the work boots, but I'm still dirty as hell. Because it's if you can see, yeah, because these are yesterday's clothes, but yesterday was in town, so it's clean. Oh, look at this Little monster. Come on, start moving so we can see you again. It's right here. You see it? Little weird. Yeah, you don't want that. No, he went into the little into the thing. That's cool. After the monsoon, one of the earlier floods, it was there were huge ones of those, all up in the dirt and the mud and stuff. So they must be all over. I don't quite know what they are. They're like a beetle. It looks like a beetle. I don't know if that's what it's called, but there's a lot of other little things and stuff. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, talking about dirty. Yeah, I've dried off a little bit. I've been just covered in yeah, look at the pickle standing in the water because it feels good. Yeah, because it's walk up this way a little bit. I don't know if I filmed it like with my little GoPro thing, and I just took a walk all the way up the creek, but it was like broken into like I think 6 videos or something, and it was you catch the fish? You get the fish? This is a little deep area right here. And oh, pointing. You're not a pointer. They're a different dog. Yeah, very cool. Hi. Clear water. I mean, it's probably drinkable. It's not like, you know, like, I don't know, it's probably got its own bacteria. In Utah, you have, you know, we always call that the beaveritis. If you drink any of the mountain water, it's the beavers like go pee in it or something that with the beavers. But they, yeah, it gives you the runs. So you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to drink it, but I mean, not without boiling it or whatever. But yeah, it's here. I don't know. I mean, you know, Southwest. It's maybe it's too hot. Cooks the bacteria. I don't think that's the case. Oh, look at that. We got a whole little pool there. Okay. Focus on the other stuff, you. Yeah, I don't know how to get it to focus on the you know what I need? I need one of those filters that oh man, they're pretty big. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them. If I back up, then it won't see my reflection, and try to focus on that. Maybe it'll focus on the deep down stuff. But yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's cool stuff. My little whoa. That was close. I almost ends up. Yeah, it's like a natural sluice. But you can see where all the stuff up in here, and then you know the springs and the other stuff. It just all like is saturated up in there, and then it comes. And when the water gets really powerful, of course, it just goes up and this whole rock is covered. So, but yeah, it's cool looking. I like it. Usually there's just a whole bunch of leaves up there, and it just looks all weird and orange colory and stuff. So yeah, everywhere a waterfall. And yeah, beautiful. Oh, I should be filming the cabin because I was gonna try to do it because the light is nice. This way, Pickles. Come. This is the old well house. One of the guys came by and said that it used to be actually pretty deep, like 8 or 9 feet deep. You can see even the ground out here. It just gets saturated and mossy and stuff. We're nowhere. I mean, we're way off the creek, but you know, just saturates into the ground, and that's why I think the seep well here. But yeah, I told him it's no good. It's full of mud, and roots. So it's actually, I'm gonna get you down in there. How about that? Oh, ew. What is that? Great value. Maybe too good of a value. Yeah, that's it's pretty sweet. And yeah, so it used to be deeper, I guess, but it's sort of filled in. But it said that it was like super clear water, and you know, when it settles down, you know. But after the rains and stuff, I think, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna leave it there. I picture some horror movies, some big old, you know, fish guy coming out of there, you know, black sludge. Like some kind of, I don't know, it'd make a good horror film. But I try not to think too much about that. Oh, yeah, cabin. See, this is like relaxing time, so it's maybe it should be working time because the sun's still up. But I don't know. I'm working hard, so I need to relax. So that's all. Yeah, see, the sun is going down, but it's moving. So I can explain. Over here, it goes up and over, but it doesn't go parallel to the cabin. And then it goes that way. But as it sets, it's farther over this way. However, this is north. Not this. This is west, and north is this way. So it goes a little over, and then it's behind the rock. Everything's hidden, and then it comes back open this way. And so now we're starting to get a little sunshine action in the puddle at the creek. Yeah, I love it. I should just go wading in it. Waiting for the... I think it's really cool that they got the water skeeters here. I haven't seen them since I was like a kid. And they always had that weird shadow in the water. Yeah. Hey there, Skeeter. Yeah, beautiful. Come on, fishies. Now the sun can't move fast enough. Come on, show us the good stuff. All right, I'll show you the good stuff. Yeah, sweet. So some of that wood will be exposed, like those diagonals, the supporting the roof. The eaves. Those will be exposed to weather. How much weather, I don't know, but you know, air, wind, you know. But you know, it's not touching the ground. It's not going to be saturated with water and stuff, and so less likely to have, you know, the bugs and everything that eats the eats the wood up, make it bad. But also the roof holds its form without them, because I'm adding them last. So you know, if they were actually structural, I wouldn't be able to put the eaves up without having them there and resting the eaves on the top of those. But I like the look, and it looks cabinish, I think, outdoorsy, maybe mountainish. You know, these are all technical terms. So yeah, I guess I don't really film down here very often, so I guess nobody gets to see these angles like I do. I get to see them all the time. But yeah, I've got tons of flaky sawdust stuff. There's my stone pier. It's not as good as that one, but it's healthy and strong. Yeah, and then so I'm proud of it. You know. Yeah, but there's not a lot going on underneath. Empty. Before they had the other deck, and they had the room, and they were storing stuff under there and piled up, and it just sat there for years and got all gross and eaten by bugs, and mice were, you know, made a whole hovel under there, everything, little houses and stuff. Anyway, so I got only 2 left, the front 2, and then I gotta get going on these corners and finish them. I've only got the diagonals up here and up here. I need to do the diagonals front and the other corner. But you can see, I mean, from here you can see where it that last joist up there, the rafter, just like these, but shorter. It just goes between this one and that one. A little bit stronger, and I got a bunch of hangers to make sure that they're all, you know, tight in there, secured and whatever. So yeah, it's good. It's good stuff, I think. You can tell I've been driving around here in the tractor. It was getting too grassy. That's what, you know. So I have to drive over it so that it gets dirt again. Not really. And yeah, this is the west side, and it's beautiful. You can see the tarp. I had the camera all mounted up there so I could film adding these 2 things here. So I had the camera up here, and then I attached this thing for shade for my camera, so that it wouldn't you know, melt in the sun. Nah, it would just quit, you know, like it always does when it's in direct sunlight. Boom, burst into flames. So the other dirt I got, or not dirt, sorry, I was walking on the dirt. This is all the other wood I got. This stuff is I think I got 14 of these. They're 2x6 by 10s, but they're too. I gotta replace this fascia because it's too short here. Just, you know, bad planning, and then I cut it short. So at first I thought, oh, this is nice, it'll work. But then I tried to figure out how to do the rest of the things. I'm like, nah, I need to get rid of that little nub at the end, which means I'm gonna have to replace those boards. They can be used for blocking and other stuff though. So, yeah. So I got like a bunch, yeah. And then, oh, this is a new hole has opened up. Probably a sinkhole that goes straight to Florida. It's probably the gophers, moles. Look at that. That's a little too tight for comfort right there. I opened it up and it was like boom, bump, and I was like, all right, that's acceptable. But this thing, I came up and then back and then I looked and it was like whoop, so close, and I was like, oh, did it touch? I don't know. So it looks like it didn't though. So yep. And I was up there measuring these for these last two. I got them cut. I got it all shaved and ready. I'll be yeah, the last bit. I just need to yeah, I just need to, sorry, there was a noise over there. I looked over there and Pickles is looking and then he's barking, so yeah, I got them all cut. They're up there. Well, you can see them right there. How about that? Yeah, because they're hanging over the lip, so I can put the brackets on and turn them around, do the other end, and hang them. So it'll be easy peasy. That's yeah, nose and squeezy, sneezy. Who knows the real words to that? Yeah. So over here, it goes up to there, and then same on that side. So I disregard these things. I slid them out so that I can stand here and grab them and pull them down rather than just chucking them down, because it's a long way to drop. I dropped a few here and it hit the thing and bounced and it was like loud and not good for the floor and everything, but I'm gonna replace it. But still, it was too much chaos, so I was like, well, I'll just do the other ones through these. Yeah, and then that's my sunshine. That's my template. It has all my markings and stuff for each of the diagonal pieces. Anyway, I'll hang it and it'll be good. I'm thinking about having one of these, but having it right here and right here, because these are the mega beams that come down, and so to have a little nub that sticks out like that. And except for I don't know, I haven't decided if I'm going to put a big diagonal from this one and from this one that goes up. I kind of think it would be interesting and cool, but I don't know if I mean, that then I'd do the back and then it would be 4 more and it would yeah, it just I don't know, maybe another time. Yeah, so you can see some of the strapping stuff on the roof. I put them up there because I'm getting ready to run. Let me back this up a bit. Run them back and forth and back, forth, and get a much tighter network of boards that go across. They're 2x3s. They're not 2x4s. But these are actually 2x3s, not like 1 by. Well, these other ones are 1 by 2s. Because I'm trying them out. I grabbed a couple from each, and then I'm going to see which ones work better and stuff. I think the stronger ones, because I'm just worried about that. I want it to be good and strong. Anyway, I'll put them up and you know, screw them in, see how it works, and if it does good, then keep going, and then put the plywood down, which is, yeah, it's kind of a commitment because that's a lot of wood, doing the plywood, and then there's no stopping, you know, there's no backing up from there. Then I got to do the water, the air, vapor barriers, and all the other stuff. I've tried to research what I need up there, you know, like you know, the moisture barrier, the stuff that goes on top of the wood, and then yeah, and then I'm gonna put some insulation and stuff up there, and then I'll do the metal roofing, although it's not metal, it's it's the polycarbonate. It's this stuff, same stuff. Sorry, I took the labels off. Can't see it on my screen. Maybe it'll come out. Yeah, this side up, this side out. So yeah, there's that. Got my chainsaw. Hallelujah. So I can 16 inches. It's not like super lumberjack kind of you know, but it's electric, and I can do I can do most things with it. Anything that's like a little bit too big for the Sawzall, you know, that, then I can use the chainsaw. In this case, I was just using the bucket to hold the ladder, because I also stand in the bucket, but I need the ladder to go higher than the bucket, and then to attach the stuff. But in this case, it was just for measuring. And yeah, that's like a beautiful light. Beautiful. Silly little pickles. I got to get rid of the remainder of this stuff. It's just in the way. And when I try to set up my ladder, it's just need to get rid of it. So when there's time, you know how it is. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm excited. A little tiny rock cabin, 192 square feet. Yeah, these are all like the leftovers, you know, like when I get these ones and they're too long, and then I cut, and then I got these extras. I'm gonna use them though. They're all over 4 feet. Some of them 5.5, but so I think I'm gonna use them somehow on the outbuilding. I can figure out a way. These are all my strapping that was going crisscross on my, you know, walls and stuff. But now that it's more sturdy, it doesn't really need them. Yeah, so I should use them over here on this, because there's a slight angle on this. It's not quite plumb. And then there's a couple twisting and stuff. It's sad, you know. But anyway, if you look, it's like to the end, they're just leaning. And then yeah, so, but these are marked into those. I need to do some screws onto this, but this is temporarily, because this thing is gonna end, you know, somewhere in here. I think it'll be a little bit easier for me to do stuff with it cut off, but maybe. But this as well is just so slight. And so this beam here, the 2 beams that go all the way, when you stand far away, you can see that it goes straight, and then it comes up this way, you know, like there's a V. And so I'm thinking, instead of you know, they just slowly move and change, and, you know, I tried to get them as plumb as possible. So what I'm thinking, and this might be horrible to, yeah, I'm standing in my rocks. uh, this may be horrible, and I don't know. Uh, what I'm thinking is actually putting a piece of wood on there with a screws, screws so that it's protecting my post, and taking the tractor and pushing it just a little this way, and then these boards will push this one this way, and then they go that way, then these ones will go that way. Just the whole thing, just lean a little bit more. And if I could do it gently, it won't damage anything. No, everything's all screwed in and stuff, but it's anyway, that's the thought. And then I was thinking I would have to put in my joystick goes all the way down, and I would have to put it in while that pressure is on, and then that would hold it as I start putting the joist for the roof of the deck. But as you know, I'm kind of reticent to put that on because I kind of like it open air out here, so we'll see. But it will make, a difference, with the sunshine and shade. Oh, what's going on? Troublemaker. Yeah. He's got the look of... Is the bull? Is it the bull? Who are you barking at? We can't see anything. There's nothing. They do they do their little mooing and stuff. And sorry, I got stuff in my eyes from all the sand. I rinsed off my face and tried to sort of, get cleaned up. But I haven't showered yet. And even my hair is still, full of sawdust. So, oh. Oh. Oh, scared Pickles. I'm doing the chair because when the sun officially goes behind, and has already done its thing, yeah, it's the shade feels nice after a hot sunny day. So yeah, how beautiful that is. I've been taking some shots of some of these little, just up there, the little bits of sunshine that sort of frost over the grassy knoll. Now it's my primary mountain, and I will build up there, but for now. So it just looks nice. Got some new editing software to make my videos a little bit more presentable. I don't know. The point of them is more informative than it is, some videos are just amazing. They do the editing and the colorizing. Everything is just beauty shots, and it would be nice, but I don't have the time for that. That's my beauty shot right there. That's yeah, so it's more, this is how I'm doing it, and then I just sort of talk about it. But yeah, if I can if I can get a little title, in there, and some other stuff, I think it might be nice. Um, it's on my phone, so I can do that. So I paid for a year. We'll see if if it's not doing it, then or if I find a different one, then I'll chuck it, and stop the subscription or whatever. Of course, they force you to have a subscription, because that's what they do. But then after a year, I'll know if I want to continue it. Yes, so Mr. Pickles. Oops, you're not on camera yet. There you are. Hey. Yeah. He knows. He knows where we sit in the evening, getting all ready. Yeah, I usually play on my phone and just, admire the beauty. There's a lot of beauty out there. So I usually just, yeah, we just chill out here, and relax until it gets too dark, and then the little bugs and stuff start bugging, so, and then we're just like, oh, we'll go inside. But even then, it's only like 8 o'clock. So what do you do? 8 o'clock, it's dark. So, oh, and right now the moon is, well, by now it's somewhere, but it's a sliver, and it comes, and it crosses the sky during the day, like, so at night it's pitch black, and it's marvelous because you can see the galaxy, like Milky Way. It's all the stars and stuff. It's fantastic. So that's also nice. If I get up in the middle of the night and I gotta pee or something, I go out in my flip flops and underwear. So, because I'm alone out here. Anyway, yeah, and I just look up and I'm just like, that is amazing. It looks really beautiful. So you don't get to see that in the city. Yeah, screw that. City's got its own pluses and minuses, but no, out here there's some minuses. There's a lot of pluses. So I'm gonna let you guys see Mr. Pickles doing his pickles stuff. Hey, mister. Yeah. He tries to eat the flies when they fly past. Yeah. I should give him a bath. Just for just for fun. Oh, the light's hitting inside. Okay. Yeah. Love it. I love it when it comes in here and it just bounces around. The mouse is trying to create home up behind the wood, because when I use my big old blower, actually that thing is fantastic. This thing, bonk, it's huge. It takes 2 batteries and it just blows the living crap out of anything if you turn it up. Yeah, so, and I started blowing it all over, and to get the dust that comes through the, the sawdust and up in there. So I blow it up in there and all this insulation mouse stuff that they're making a little home up there all comes blowing out into the air. And I'm just like, you little rascals, get out of here. This is my house. So, the other day Pickles was up, looking at this one and just whining and whining. There's something up there, and I'm like, all right. So I grabbed this 2x4 and I smacked it, bonk. And this mouse comes running out, woo, and I'm like, not today, mister. boom, and then it fell down. And then Pickles could see it, and then he chased it, and it was running, and then it dived down in here, and it went under, and then it disappeared. So that means that there's an exit somewhere down in there. So I'm gonna have to get down there, check it out. But when I'm redoing the floor, you know, I'll have the whole thing pulled up, and all this disgusting monstrosity of leftovers from the old cabin. Yeah, it's... Anyway, what was I was talking about the light and the beauty. And then I get all distracted talking about the stuff, mice and stuff. Well, because I come in here and that's what happens when I come in here, and so that's what it makes me think of, and I want to share that. So anyway, oh, it's so pretty. Light, pretty nice. Sooner or later, yeah, I'm gonna have to remove these windows. I think that's gonna be tough. Then I think I think it's gonna be tougher than I think. I'm pretty good at judging what's over my head. And that's gonna be over my head. I think I don't know. There's some complexities in there that I do not know what's going on until I pull it out. And when I pull it out, yeah, look at that. Diagonal. I'm so proud of those. Don't mind me. I'm just proud of them. And I work very hard on those. So nobody has to applaud. I applaud myself for it. Yeah, that's yeah. So when I pull them out, I'll find what problems there are, and then I'll have to fix them that way, you know, instead of planning it out. And I'm gonna jump down here. Yeah, planning it out and show you guys the rocks. If you haven't seen it enough, I can never look at these rocks enough. Yeah, incinerator toilet came in, and I went to pick it up, and there's a big old gash in the side of the box, and I'm frustrated over that. So I can't take possession of it yet. I need to contact the company and, you know, have them figure it out, because it's expensive, and I don't want to pay for a broken piece of shit. So that's yeah. Walk down here so we get a better view of the cabin. See, beauty shots. I worry about it. I want it to look good, but not at the, you know, then if I have like too artsy of a video, then there's no information, you know. Ugh. So, yeah, look at this. Look at that. Yeah. I keep thinking the little shims that I didn't cut them off, so they stick up. They look like antennas and some kind of an array of some kind of space port or something. I don't know. So I don't know. It doesn't make me feel like it's a cabin if it looks spacey, you know. So I keep bugging myself to chop them off sooner rather than later. Yeah, that stone it's a piece of work. Oh, so we're 45. So, and I've been flipping it back and forth. So I wonder if my lip sync is off. And I'll only know when I stop the video and start going back through it to see if it's yeah, maybe it just gets out of sync after a long time, and so maybe I have to make like shut it off and turn it back on and make 2 or 3 videos and then splice them together. With my new software, I can do that. I know how. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful sunshine. Oh, Pickles is up and walking around. There's always things over there by the wood. That's the wood I was gonna do they're 4x4s. I'm gonna do the window seal or window frames with them. Except, yeah, they're holding horizontal, and I bought them so early. They're gonna be warped. So, yeah. Ugh. The hell was that? Anyway, I see them every once in a while. I don't know what it is. So, yucky. It's not a bee, though. It's not going to sting me or whatever, but it could bite, maybe. I mean, the flies bite, so not up here. Just down in the doggy park for, you know. Go down there, and then they're just angry flies biting. So, yeah. All right, I'll stop it there. That's plenty of information, and it's a little bit of the walk up the creek. So that's to get rid of the riffraff. You know, if somebody gets bored with that and then they just switch, you know, to another video, then, you know, then I've weeded them out, and then yeah, and then the cool information is later. Anyway, yeah, I'll stop it there. So I'm excited to cut up all this stuff with the chainsaw. See, I keep going. I'll stop. Stop. But let's look at it. Just, yeah, it looks really good. I like it. It's getting there.